Like many students, you are probably in the position of being unable to return to campus because of the COVID-19 pandemic that has caused respiratory illness in almost every country. It has overrun hospitals and made social distancing the new normal. The spread of the novel coronavirus is a monster situation to deal with, but you can still take control of your learning and keep up with classes. Here are 11 things you can do to thrive in the switch to virtual learning. What's up everybody, Tanvir Ahmed here. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm gonna tell you how to succeed in online classes during COVID-19 pandemic. The first thing you can do to be more successful in online learning is to treat it like an in-person class. While video conferencing apps have made it easier to host live virtual classes, most online classes are still taught asynchronously. Your professor may post a lecture video or slides each week, and you may have to turn in assignments every so often. But besides this, it can be easy to forget you're even taking a class. The second thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to form a virtual study group. If you're used to studying in groups, then online classes can be an adjustment. Sure, you still have classmates, but there isn't the same connection you'd get sitting next to someone in class. And you can't just ask a few classmates if they want to go to the library after class to study. However, you can still get the benefits of studying with other people even in an online class. You just have to be a bit more creative. The third thing you can do to be more successful in online classes is to use the resources your teacher provides. Just like with in-person classes, academic success is about more than attending class and reading the textbook. To master the material, you need to take advantage of all the resources available to you. The fourth thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to have a dedicated study space. If your class were meeting in real life, you'd be in a classroom or lecture hall. While you don't need to recreate that environment at home, having a dedicated study space will help you stay focused when it's time to study and disconnect when it isn't. The fifth thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to eliminate distractions. Without a professor looking over your shoulder or classmates sitting next to you, it's easy to get distracted with social media, your roommates, video games, or other things you'd rather be doing than studying. Do what you can to eliminate or at least minimize these distractions. The sixth thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to take notes. Without live classes, it's tempting to skip taking notes. All of the information is available online, so you can just refer back to it when it's time to do homework or study for an exam, right? The real benefit of taking notes is that it helps you engage with the material and put it in your own words. This boosts both your comprehension and retention. Are we in number 7 now? I lost track. Anyway, the next thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to be aware of sneaky deadlines. In an in-person class, the professor probably reminds you of upcoming due dates. But with online classes, you may not get these reminders. Therefore, you need to be extra diligent about monitoring deadlines. The eighth thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to check your email regularly. Normally, I wouldn't advise you to spend more time checking your email, but with online classes, it's crucial to keep up with messages from your instructor. This way, you're aware of changes to due dates, new guidelines for assignments, updated study resources, and announcements of office hours. The ninth thing you can do to be successful in online classes is don't procrastinate. Online classes can invite epic procrastination. Without regular class meetings to keep you engaged and accountable, you can end up leaving all your work until the end of the semester. This can be fun when the final exam is still months away, but it can turn into a world of pain when you're trying to cram a whole semester of learning into one night. The 10th thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to avoid overscheduling. Since online classes don't require you to meet in person for 3 or 4 hours a week, it's easy to underestimate how much work they can be. You could end up with a crushing amount of work if you aren't careful. The 11th thing you can do to be successful in online classes is to get help if you're falling behind. When you aren't physically in the classroom, it can be harder to ask your professor for help. You can't just walk up to them after class or find them in their office around campus. You'll need to take more initiative. However, don't let this difficulty prevent you from getting help. If you aren't understanding the material or you're falling behind on assignments, talk to the instructor as soon as possible. The longer you wait to get help, the further behind you'll fall and the more likely you are to perform poorly on exams. While this video has mostly focused on the potential pitfalls of online classes, distance learning also has many advantages. It's a chance to become more productive since there are fewer distractions, and you can work at your own pace, pausing or rewinding lectures that you don't understand. Try doing that in person. If you view online classes this way and follow the tips I shared in this video, then they can be just as rewarding and educational as in-person classes. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you liked it. Hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't already for more quality content like this, and hit that bell if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.